What's going on, Rockstars? Welcome to the channel. October 3rd, Tuesday afternoon, 2023, and I want to do a fun personal video. It's been a while since I did one about this because when we moved into this house in May of 21, we built this house new. I think I did like a tour video, like kind of showing the house before we even decorated or lived in it, or it was like an actual home. It was just a house that we built, and I showed everyone around a little bit. It's on this channel. I'll link it below. But now that we've lived here for 2 years, we've decorated, we've landscaped, we've done a lot of stuff to the house. I think it's a good time to maybe do another one because a lot of people always see me filming in the living room, in the dining room, in my office and all this stuff, and they're like, oh, your house is awesome, your house is beautiful. Your house, you know, how is it set up for work? How is it set up for reselling? How is it set up as a business? So I'm going to show you guys around, show you how we run the business every day, how we operate out of the house, and you guys can get a little inside look into my life here in Florida. So let's get going, guys. All right, so out front, one of the first things we did was this landscaping, these palm trees and these flowers, which will come back and bloom in the spring. It's coming up on fall, winter, so they're kind of just blue. We did it on this side as well, leading up to the front door here. And yeah, so basically what our neighbor did a little bit of it too, but they give you, in these houses, they give you like that. It's kind of just blah, it's messy. So we wanted it to look more Florida and tropical. So these are palm trees, some native flowers and bushes, and they look pretty cool. And then of course, everybody's got to have the front porch seating, you know, little arrangement. You can come out here and sit and talk to neighbors or have a drink with a neighbor on the porch and welcome the doggy print because of the dogs. And then we started decorating for Halloween, which you will see when we come in, but we got our nice little welcome. We've been expecting you. His giant knife, getting ready to take you out there. Gotta love it. So pretty much all the homes in here come standard with doorbell cameras, accessible by our phones, so we can talk to anyone even if we're not home, and wireless coded door locks. You can use your key, but we can also unlock this door if my parents are coming over and they beat us here. We can unlock it and let them in before we even come in. Kate's, again, decorating for fall, so some of our decorations will be up. You'll see it inside. All right, so this house is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 3,300 square feet. We bought it in May of 21. We moved in. We actually signed the contract in July of 2020, so the price we got on this house is insane. To give you an idea, we have a 2.99% interest rate, which is unheard of, and the last person that bought this same house on the street 2 years later paid like $300,000 more for the house, almost like a ton more than what we paid for it. So we got a crazy good deal, really good timing. We couldn't be more thankful. All right, so right when you come in the front door here, Kate has like kind of our little cabinet. We keep some of our shoes that we wear regularly. Kate keeps her clutches and purses, which I just dropped, but she keeps this sort of stuff just chilling on this shelf in case, you know, flip-flops we keep there. We keep spare keys, spare different types of things, sunglasses. She decorated that. Nice little mirror. Hi, everybody. Little welcoming area. And then, of course, we have the little powder bathroom. You guys have seen a bathroom, right? It's just a bathroom, guys. And then as you come in, you've got this little wasted space area because the dining room is right there. The dining room table right there. It's kind of wasted space in my opinion. Some people do some decorative stuff. Some people put like a bar cart here. We maybe we'll do that. I don't know. But yeah, the dining room table, kind of more for show. We don't really sit at it that much. We sit at it with family over or whatever, but that's that. And then this is the garage door, which is set up for the reselling. Guess I might as well show you guys into the garage door. All right, so this is where a lot of the magic happens. A lot of you have seen tons of videos filmed here. For the reselling, I have some inventory lined up on this wall, which I need to sell and make this some room. The golf cart can kind of slide over. In our neighborhood, we have an HOA, we do, but it's very, very reasonable. They don't get on us about much of anything, just that we keep our garbage cans out of sight. So that's why the trash can is inside. My car, which is half gas, half electric, obviously lives inside of the garage here. Kate has some photography props and decoration stuff. So this is kind of a personal cabinet right here, personal shelf rather. And then I have a mess of stuff for my softball. We have like a wagon and some chairs and my softball bag and cleats and weights. I need to clean all that up. I need to get that cleaned. And then the golf cart, which lives here, very common in this neighborhood. We ride up to the lagoon, ride around the neighborhood on the golf cart. Mine has some lights going on underneath of it. It's lifted, you can see. I've got a speaker on there. I've got lights on the speaker, lights under it. We decorate this for Halloween coming up. We also have drink holders. People can have a drink on the golf cart. And yeah, so pretty much everybody in this neighborhood has a golf cart. Icon, highly recommend them. And over here, so hung up all my yard stuff. I pay a kid, a teenager, let him make some money to do my yard. I'll do some cleanup once in a while for myself, my extension cords, everything hung up there, my golf clubs. This chair is actually one of Kate's old props. Somebody's buying it this week. I have a little bit of Halloween decorations I pulled down. So we'll decorate all them and then put all the bins back up there. That's where I keep all my personal stuff. A little bit of inventory up there, but that's inventory and shelves right there. Again, I can get rid of that pallet. I'm gonna sell that off, clean this whole area up, get it all done. But the bulk of my reselling material that I have in stock is here, 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 batteries charging for those lawn things, and a bunch more reselling stuff here. There's a couple thousand pieces listed here, and there's about 100,000 sports cards, postcards, trading cards, 125,000 rather not listed. So this is sort of the garage setup. Pretty normal for a reseller, I would think. So it's a 3-car garage, obviously. We have the golf cart in one spot, my car in another spot, and random stuff there. If a storm comes through, hurricane season's almost over, but when the storms come through, we do have enough room here if I just move stuff around for a few minutes that I can slide the SUV in, because the golf cart goes over there, and then the SUV parks here. We had to do it for one of the storms already. Now, a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people, content creators and online people will like clean their house perfectly, make everything look perfect. I wanted you guys to see it more of how it is every day. It's lived in, it's homey, it's a house. I wasn't gonna our house is clean 99% of the time anyways. I just wanted everybody to get a look at how it is as it is. I'm not gonna put in all this extra effort to make it insane. So let's keep going. I wanna thank the sponsor of today's video, ProEcommercelister, your one-stop shop for listing services. Simply take photos of your inventory, upload them into our system in our mobile app or website, and we do the rest. Titles, descriptions, conditions, item specifics, return times, handling times, and shipping policies. You simply price your item and make them live on the platform. Contact ProEcommercelister below at www.proecommercelister.com or email us at proecommercelister@gmail.com for full instructions and pricing. And thank ProEcommercelister for being a sponsor of the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. All right, so we'll breeze past the dining room table, which again, Kate's been decorating pretty crazily. Amazon delivery that we get a lot of days. Kitchen, big kitchen, bigger than the one we had before. That's a little pantry cabinet in there. I guess like in Age of Cribs, you get to see like what lives in somebody's pantry or their fridge, right? We eat out quite a bit, so there's not a ton of stuff in our pantry, but things you would normally. I love granola bars, crackers. I love boiled peanuts. You're never too old, too poor, too rich for ramen. Poppables, these are good. Poppables are good. So are these pretzel crisps. They're really good. They're healthy-ish, the Poppables are. What's in the fridge? Oh God, I don't even know what's in the fridge. Yikes. Okay, leftovers, some Trulies, just normal stuff, foods, meats, cheeses, all that kind of stuff. Don't recommend that fridge, by the way. Lots of issues out of it. All right, so we'll cruise into the living room. We used to have, if you remember the old videos, the TV and entertainment center here. These bookshelves were on either side of it, and then it was under there. But when I was in Phoenix a couple months ago, Kate moved it around and pushed it to there. I don't know. What do you think? You think it's better set up there, or do you think it's better over there with the chair? Basically, the TV and the entertainment center switched with the chair, and the bookcases on either side of it is where it used to be. These couches are pretty much in the same spot that they lived in before. I think she put this one there and that one was there previously, but more Halloween decorations. Dog blanket, he loves to lay on his blanket, so it's always messed up. We just leave it for him. Pretty cool pillow that Kate got. I think she got that as a gift. I'll be there for you. The dog's other stuff, his other blanket that he likes to live on in his toy box. He'll go and grab a toy and play with it here and there. He's not a big toy fan, but he does play with them off and on. And then the back door here. I'll take you outside really quick. So we definitely thought it was important to have a pond view when we moved in here, so we definitely got one. Keep a little beer fridge out here for people. A lot of people keep a beer fridge in the garage. I keep a beer fridge out on the back patio. And then grill. We grill a little bit. This for the winter, I'll hook it back up. This is a heating lamp. When it gets cold, it does get cold in Florida into the 20s and 30s. Our outside furniture is teal, like it is up front, but they're being washed right now. So wash your outside furniture, guys. It gets dirty. We also bought, which I got to put them up. We also bought curtains. These are some curtain rods, curtains, and they're going to hang up here and make it look more homey and decorative there. But when we moved in, we definitely we had 2 dogs at the time. Unfortunately, one passed, but we knew that we needed this fence, and we know that we needed privacy, but also the fence for the dogs, and just to have it. We love a fence. We always have a fence. We had a fence at the last house. When we moved in here, they were able to get to us. There was a shortage of material, but they were able to accommodate us within, I think, like 4 weeks, 5 weeks. We had this fence up. We would walk the dogs until then, and it was pricey at the time. The material went up through the roof. This fence all the way up the side of the house with the gates all the way up. Material and labor, I think, was like $7,200 or $7,300. And what perfect timing. I believe there might be an alligator. Nope, there was. He just went under the water. You could probably pause it if you paused it a second ago. Right in that area, you could see the very tippy nose of the alligator. He was hanging out. There are gators in these ponds. Florida advice, if it is not a pool or a water park or a lagoon like mine, like artificial, assume there's an alligator in it. Alligator attacks are very rare. You see them on the news because they happen. They do happen. 9 times out of 10, it is either somebody swimming where they don't belong swimming or somebody screwing with the gator. If you don't mess with them and leave them alone and you don't swim where there's an alligator, you are fine. And so always assume that there's a gator in every piece of water. And if you're working on the assumption that there's a gator, you're not going to be in that water. And also, don't walk your dogs along the edge of the water because that's just bait to them and they're just going to go for it. So that happens a lot often, and it's sad, but it's dumb. Don't do that. Outside palm trees out front, we're going to replace these 2 with 2 of those palm trees. My neighbor over there has one. You can kind of see some of the neighbors. There's one there, there's one over there. So palm trees look nice out there. We'll do that. And then this house, because it has 2 floors, has 2 air conditioning systems. Also, one little other thing, if you see that light right there and that light right up there, those are solar lights. We have them so at nighttime when the dog comes out and needs to go to the bathroom, the solar lights will illuminate this entire area because he just goes at nighttime. He doesn't like the night that much. He'll just run out real quick and he'll just do his business right here and the lights illuminate it. And then he runs back in and we can clean it up real quick and all set, all good to go. Okay, we come back into the main house, and behind the steps is storage. Again, this is part of our reseller setup. You can see a couple tools down there I was using to hang some stuff, but that is all packing materials, bubble mailers, poly mailers, envelopes, padded flat rates. I think there's a box of thermal labels down there, a box of tape, another box of poly or bubble mailers. So all that stuff, some boxes that I use for bulk boxes, all that stuff under the steps, nice and clean and put away. Then as we round the corner, this is kind of the fail room, but it's fair enough. This is a pool table room in the model, but I have it set up for poker. The boys come over for poker night. We have an artificial fireplace, don't hate. A wine cabinet storage that doesn't have any wine on it right now. Our robot vac. That stuff needs to come out and go on there. And then an actual bar. So this room is a fail because it needs a lot of work. I need to order the chairs to go around the poker table, and I need to hang a TV up here, connect everything up, make it an actual like game football watching guys room kind of thing, right? Okay, this room was originally, if you aren't new here or not, this was gonna be my office, but the floors echo a lot, and that was a problem for obvious reasons, which you'll probably hear in this video too, but that's why it turned out to be Kate's office. So she does all my shipping. So obviously shipping supplies, thermal wireless printer, tape gun, scale, stuff she's working on, listing, packing, shipping, whatever it is she's doing with that. I don't know, I don't ask her. And then she has her egg chair and her kind of bookshelfy. I don't know why there's a random ironing board in here, but this is where she keeps a lot of her other supplies, small supplies, different things. And her camera gear for her photography business. If you didn't know, she's also a photographer. And yeah, so this is her little corner of the house, another fake fireplace. We love our fake fireplaces. Imagine that. Yep, so that's the downstairs. And generally I do all my work here. I will sit on this chair here. You can see my laptop is set up. I got my chargers. And I don't watch TV, but I listen to it in the background. Usually I'll have YouTube or something up there and I'll listen to it. But this is where I do most of my working. All right, up the steps. Guard dog waiting. What's up, buddy? You guarding the steps? I know. You just woke up. I know. What's up, buddy? All right, and then top of the steps, bonus room. And this is pretty much where Kate does a lot of work. She has items she's working on right now, her computer and everything. Again, not going to clean all this up and straighten everything perfectly. For you guys, that's where Chewy lays. You can see his imprint. He literally lays there constantly. He doesn't lay on that blanket. Don't know why. Seats. This is our two-way scanner for sports cards, postcards, and other stuff. So that sets up here. And then this is just kind of the room that you sit in at night after you worked, before you go to bed. And you can watch shows, watch TV, watch movies from up here. Obviously, during the day, it has the view out to that same pond. And in the back, at the top of the steps here, that's my office, which many of you have seen. All right, step into where all the real magic happens. And obviously, all you need for an office. I have a desk, my old office chair, which I give for people to sit in if they're in here. Nobody comes in my office. My legit chair, it has a massager on the bottom of it. It works good, I love it. My computer screen, which everybody loves, 49-inch curved screen, Samsung. Headphones, my Wi-Fi lights, they're controlled by my iPad or by my phone or whatever it is that I want to control it with, which is right here. Let me open up the iPad and then you guys can see it. So it's got a little controller app and you just click the button and the lights come on, and then you can dim them. You can dim them or brighten them. Whichever you want to do. It's pretty cool. And then you can power them off and they're off again. And that's how I control the lighting. And then I have soundproofing there because the audio, when I'm talking, would go through this wall. These walls are kind of thin. And so this keeps the sound in. I need some more, honestly. I need another row or two. Yep, got a sign, a couple signs actually. Got my YouTube plaque. When you get 100,000 subscribers, YouTube gives it to you. There it is, Rockstarflipper for passing 100,000 YouTube subscribers. They give you that plaque. A couple little decorations and tools I keep hanging around. My drones are in there. My old laptop, my old thermal printer, backup in case we need it. Regular everyday printer, you never know when you need that. We print some stuff out. My travel bags and some remotes that I'm working on right now. Some inventory, some more signs that I need to hang up around the office. Trash can, just the normal stuff. Green screen, important if you're doing backgrounds. This green screen just goes down. And then it's just like that. And then you can pull it back up when you want to use it. Just go like this and you have a green screen. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, so a little bit more inventory. I'm always working on some stuff. Closet full of a lot of personal stuff, I think. I usually go in here. Yeah. Old computer monitor that I had before the 49-inch one. Halloween costume. Some artwork, different stuff. Board games, my board games, some collectible ones. You guys will love this Hero Quest. Buck Rogers, Betrayal, House on the Hill, Horrified, a puzzle that's crazy hard, Risk. I'm a big Risk fan. Scrabble, big Scrabble fan. Yeah, so all kinds of stuff up in here. I don't even know what's in this box. Oh, this is a power converter in case the storm takes out the stuff. So there you go. That is inside a look at my office closet, what I keep in there. Okay, then we step out of the office, and if I was recording with you guys live, please do not disturb. You guys see that? Then the hallway. This leads into the main living area of the house. Kate's been decorating this, of course. More decorating, more decorating. It's just guest rooms, guys. It's not nothing crazy. This is the small guest room. We have it set up with a TV and a dresser. Some reason our bar table's in here. I got to get this out of there. And then this, we usually turn this and the TV, and it's angled. So if there's somebody staying in our house, they have this guest room fan. They have a TV. There's like a Amazon Fire Cube there they can use. So it's just a guest room. And then the guest room gets this full bathroom, just like, you know, normal bathroom, decorations, whatever. And then they have a linen cabinet, towel cabinet, closet there. And then the second guest room, anybody stays here, same thing. Guest room, they have TV and Apple TV, I believe, in this one. Yeah, we have an Apple TV hooked up in this one, and a sound bar that I got to get hooked back up for them. They have a view out to the front where we started this video. And then Kate works out on her Peloton in here because it's the only spot that we could figure for this. She wants to get rid of the second guest room and turn it into a workout room. We'll see, maybe. Never would have thought I need more rooms, but there you go. All right, and as we come out of there, again, I'm not gonna clean it up, but this is our laundry room. A lot of people have like those really fancy, expensive washer and dryers. I never could figure out why you spend a ton of money on that stuff. I guess if you have a bunch of kids and you're washing tons of laundry, I suppose, it's just two of us. So we just have our laundry cabinet space here. We don't have a sink in here. We've never had a reason to have a sink. We have like a carpet steamer that we've had for a long time. They give you some shelving over here. We just have some junk. We have our hurricane supplies in there. Laundry that probably needs to be done. These cabinets are our Wi-Fi and our internet and everything. It's like the brains of the house. That's like our modem / router. I have another router set up downstairs to give us extra connectivity, but all the wiring and all the kits are in there. And the Dyson lives up here and charges nonstop. And I'll take you to the final little living area here. It is our master. You guys get to see inside a little bit. Some of you have seen this, some of you haven't. Front view here, we just have this little sitting couch. It was Kate's birthday, so stuff to put away. The dog, sometimes he'll lay in that corner on his dog pillow. He likes that mirror. And then this is what I complain about, being too far away from the bed when I play games at night, because I'm way over there versus way here, and you can't see anything that's on the screen. It's hard. It drives me nuts. But anyway, so this is just kind of our master. I don't know how dirty our master closet is, but look, Robert Graham, front and center. Whole line of Robert Grahams, front and center. Shoes live up there. Kate's side of the closet is obviously a woman's side of the closet versus a guy's side of the closet. But then come over here, nightstand, all the basic stuff, and then we have our master. Bathroom, a lot of people love our master a lot because of, that's our towel cabinet. This bathroom, hi guys, again, hi. Because this bathroom is gigantic. So we have 2 shower heads, 3 shower heads, and room for a 4th one. So 1, 2, 3, and they had another one over here that they can add to it. Pop on the lights. It is the full length of this. You could fit like 4 or 5 people in this shower and be perfect. But yeah, so people love our master for that. His and hers. Again, we do not like clutter. We keep pretty much the basics. I have like my contact lens, my toothbrush, and some soap on here. Like everything else is put away. Kate has like the candle here, and then same soap. I think this is like some dog stuff. Yeah, this is like dog eardrops that she puts in his ears because he has ear things, and her hair tie things to keep track of them, and then just the cabinet. So everything is, yes, we hate the medicine cabinet, but whatever. And then our toilet room is separated. Of course, that's the toilet room. But yeah, that's a look inside of the upstairs on the master. So that is a look inside of where I live and where I work and how I do everything. We work strictly from here, no more storage units. Maybe I'll have some again in another business venture, another inventory venture, we'll see. But this is where it all happens. This is where I run the listing service, ProEcommercelister. It's where we do listings, it's where we sell, it's where I ship out of if we have wholesale boxes that's sold out of the garage. It's where the whole day happens. So obviously we live in this neighborhood, if you're new to the channel, for one other important thing, which I will pop a picture up for you guys right here, right in this neighborhood. It's called Epperson Lagoon, and it is a man-made 7.5 acre crystal lagoon with water slides and obstacle courses and kayaking and paddleboarding. It's right up the street. It's literally golf cart riding distance. Could walk to it. It's 0.2 miles, 0.2 of a mile. swim up bars, cafes, the whole thing is up there. It's an awesome amenity that we live in. It's why we live here. It's why we bought this house. And yeah, I think a lot of you have probably seen me film from there. A lot of you have probably seen it in other videos. Feel free to Google it to find out more about it if you ever want to visit it. And that's it. That's the house tour. That's the neighborhood tour. That's the whole thing. One thing I will ask, if you've made it this far from the channel, please like the video and please subscribe to the channel. But also, you guys know the neighborhood I live in. You know where I live. Please don't come here. Please don't knock on my door. Please don't do anything. We have cameras, like 8 of them all around this house. Doorbell cameras, 4K cameras, night vision cameras, alarms on every part of this house, cars. We are in Florida. It's the Second Amendment. This house is very well protected. Just be respectful. You know, I gave you guys the tour. I'm happy to answer any questions, talk to you guys, interact, go out in town, meetups, conferences, hang out with you guys, but just don't come to my house. This is my house, my place, my castle, my place to be, away from everything. Just one thing I ask, just please don't come here. If you do, it's not going to end too well for you. So with that, just be respectful of anybody that you see on the internet. We're normal people just like you guys. So we appreciate it, inviting you into our homes, inviting you into our lives, but let's leave it at that through this computer screen. Thank you, everybody, for taking the time to watch, though. I enjoyed having you here, and until next time, hit that like button. Like I said, subscribe to the channel, and check out my listing service, ProEcommercelister.com, down below. Special sale, $1.11, 111. All listings on sale for $1.11, 250, 500, 1,000 listings. Click the link, scroll down, you'll see the direct purchase links in that website. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.